What's up, guys? It's Halo's Kitchen, the best kitchen out there, period. It's Chef A, and I have Darina here with me. Yes, you guys have seen her on this channel once before. We had, did a little chat about intuitive eating and describing what that is, and just a little bit more of a backstory about Darina and, her being a, holistic health coach and whatnot.
Yeah.
So do you mind just giving like a little,
A quick
yeah,
description of what I do. Yeah, so actually I'm a holistic health coach. I help my clients basically transform their life, transform their habits, working on their sleep, nutrition, self-love, I'm guiding them towards their health and wellness goals. I also do a lot of wellness events right now. I just done a wellness circle this Sunday, and we did meditation, yoga, art therapy. I'm doing like different type of themes right now. And I actually just opened my own business, so I'm doing lots of things. But one of the main, biggest events is the wellness retreat that we're both planning, and we'll talk later about it in this video.
But yes, if you guys are new to my channel and you have not, even seen me before, I'm, Chef A, and I am a vegan plant-based chef. And as she said, we're going to be doing a wellness retreat where I will be featured as, the private cook. You get some, good Chef A vegan eats and whatnot, loving every bite. So for this video, we're just going to touch a little bit on, feminine energy, while we also make one of my recipes in my cookbook that's out now, hard copy available, and ebook. It's called Loving Vegan Food, and I have a section where I have raw recipes, and there's also a page with some fruit salads, including this one that we're making, which is the peach and berries fruit salad. So it just consists of some organic peaches. We got the grape seeded, of course, got some blackberry, some pomegranate, and some key limes and agave as well.
I'm
The
really
agave
excited.
is not over here right now, but yeah, agaves and the key lime skin and whatnot. So we're gonna be building our own. So yeah, and we're also just gonna be talking about feminine energy.
Check out her book, it's really amazing. I personally got it myself and made lots of dishes. Everything's been like top notch, 10 out of 10. So
10 out of 10
really
is crazy.
No, I mean, I'm really good cook too, so I guess like that goes and plays in a role. But everything's been amazing for sure.
Thank you.
I'm excited.
Thank you. Okay. So yeah, this right here is a yellow peach that is, in the salad. The recipe just lists, one peach. So we're just going to be doing one for ourselves. Honestly, one peach can, go a long way for two people, honestly.
Honestly, yeah, but it's okay, we'll eat it after.
Yeah. But yeah, make sure they're ripe so, you can have the maximum sweetness. But yeah, so let's start talking a little bit about feminine energy.
Yeah.
So Darina, like, what would you say feminine energy like is to you? Like, what does that really mean? In your own words, or
I started snacking on it. I feel like it would be hard to explain, and I'm pretty sure for every person it's different. But for me, feminine energy is the feeling of power, and like power in a softness, and power in a warmth, and that empathy, but at the same time you're strong in that feeling of relaxation, if that makes sense. I feel like for me, being feminine is like knowing my worth, knowing my value. I'm strong like a goddess, but at the same time but at the same time I don't have to force things. I can just allow myself and accept things and trust, higher powers than God to lead me. So I feel like it's like such a beautiful balance between being, strong and a power of relaxation and being like acceptance. What about you? What is it for you?
So feminine energy to me, it's kind of similar, learning how to be receptive, because I feel like the opposite, masculine energy, is very action oriented, and taking action and whatnot, and it's more so based off of logic rather than like tapping into that part of yourself that can like naturally feel like our intuitive nature and whatnot. So yeah, that's what it kind of means to me. And I feel like also experiencing being in my feminine energy has helped me to like gain a deeper understanding for it as well, and how to actually be in that. Like, it's funny, just recently, like with me slowing down on my posting recently, in the middle of August to like, now, I've been forced to embrace my feminine energy more.
Sometimes when we don't do this, universe,
Mhm.
the space just pushes us to learn, you know, the
Mhm.
harder way. But
Yeah.
that's good that you recognized it and you kind of, accepted it and started,
Yeah, for
doing
sure.
that.
Because, me, the type of person I am, I'm always on go mode. I'm ready to like work, get things done, because how else are things going to come to
I
light
mean,
if there's no
true.
works? But
Same.
there needs to be like a balance within that. Like, because I don't know, I feel like when I'm constantly in that energy of just doing and doing, I kind of feel like a frustration that comes there because I don't feel like I'm balancing it out with enough time of like having faith and just allowing things to work out. I feel like I constantly need to be doing something when that's just not healthy because it just leads to burnout in a way. So, yeah.
That's true. No, I get it. I feel
Mhm.
like I am I'm trying to build a business where I am doing it from a feminine energy perspective.
Mhm.
Like I am doing steps towards achieve my goals, but I'm also, as you said, doing this really beautiful balance of taking care of myself, valuing myself, my own work, and also like finding time for relaxation. I put it as a priority right now, So like if I feel like, as you said, frustrated or like really tired, I just lay down in Shavasana and I'm like 15 minutes, I don't do anything. I just lay down.
Mhm.
Is it good?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that Savasana is different. So yeah, it was just so funny too. Like we're both like that way, just always on go, and we kind of like experienced that back to back. Like you first, to where you feel like you were forced in a
Yeah.
position to sit back and relax and just allow things to happen, so that you can really put forth your best effort, like especially when it comes to actually following your heart, your vision, or whatever, what you feel called here to do, because that's also what you're stepping into more like completely.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. I feel like when you learn to relax and accept, things become better in your life. When you learn to like rejuvenate, I feel like people, when they force things, energy just stops. Sometimes you need to kind of let go of the flow. I guess let go of some rocks inside of you to let that flow into your life. So same with relaxation and rejuvenation. You need that time to reset and then taking care of your well-being so everything else becomes better in your life, your relationships, your career, your finance. Like if there's no energy within you, how do you want everything else to work out? You don't even have enough energy to connect with yourself. How do you want to connect with and start to understand other people? You know what I mean? Or same with career and business. How do you want the money to come into your life if you're not even feeling yourself?
And I feel like, especially living here in America, like a very corporate country,
Especially in Chicago. Oh my God.
super busy, especially living like in the downtown area. Like it's very businessy, fast moving, fast paced and stuff. And you feel like you have to like stay caught up and whatnot, to where it's like I feel like a lot of people look at masculine energy as like a more powerful thing, when I feel like feminine is, the most powerful energy that you can tap into, because you're relying on, just so much faith that things will work out for you, that you don't have to go to extreme measures in order for things to work out. You just allow things to happen, and they happen in the best way when you just learn how to surrender.
Yeah.
Because so often we like are focused on taking action that we're taking the wrong, types of action, the wrong steps that leads us into, messed up situations.
That makes sense. Yeah, I feel like both energies are beautiful. Every person has masculine and feminine, but we are just know only one way. I feel like, everybody's so used to just that, masculine energy that they don't know how do I do it differently, And once you start learning, you're like, oh my God, I can relax, and the clients actually come to me because I'm relaxed and I'm allowing myself to receive. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm still learning. I feel like I'm good at it, but I have that inner kind of, no, I gotta do things. I gotta like, go like.
So you don't feel like one is more powerful than the other? You feel like it's
personally?
Yeah.
No, I feel like, I don't think one is more powerful than the other. I feel like you need to have a good balance of both.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because why else do we have both?
Yeah, that's true.
Because you also can't just I don't know. At least in my perspective, I don't feel like anyone can just live a life only solely dependent upon feminine energy and just
Yeah,
sitting back. You think that, you're just gonna all of a sudden get some sort of mega mansion or whatever it is that you're looking for in life. You think that's just gonna
for
happen
sure.
from you, laying on your behind, and that's it.
For
When
sure. Yeah.
that's just not how it works, especially in like the modern day world. There has to be some sort of, action behind that. What they say, faith without works is dead. um,
It's true.
yeah.
Like,
And
how
I'm
do you
not.
want things to
Hmm.
happen if you're not doing any action
Yeah,
towards it?
so it definitely makes sense, but don't take action if you're gonna, have all this worry and, no type of belief that, your work is gonna pay off.
It's
So,
true.
yeah, it's a beautiful thing. But just speaking more, we decided to speak on feminine energy because I feel like that's going to be, a big theme for this retreat that's coming up, like it is
Yeah.
for all women's. Yeah. So, did you want to talk a little bit more about it?
Yeah, so we are doing a wellness retreat,
Mm-hmm.
mostly to reset and rejuvenate, which goes really beautifully together with the feminine energy. It's going to be all female retreat, um, in a beautiful, safe, and sacred environment. That's one of the
Mm-hmm.
reasons why I want to do it, because I want women to experience it, that you don't have to feel like you're judged. You don't have to compete. Like, everybody's just here for you, to listen to you, to support you, and be with you on this journey towards yourself, your inner self. We're going to be doing meditations, yoga, art therapy, dance meditation, so many like different spiritual but also like wellness techniques, a pretty good mix of both.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be religious to do it. Like, everything is just going to be so beautifully connected to, you can believe whatever you want. We're making it a safe and open space to everybody. It's going to be in Wisconsin, just, what is it, 2 hours away from Chicago
Yeah.
Drive, so not that far. Pretty good location from anywhere, to be honest. If you're like Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, probably a little bit far, but it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, or if your intuition is calling you from wherever you are in the world, know
Sure.
that it's gonna be worth the experience. It's gonna be worth the travel, and I'm
Yes.
super excited, like
We're-
for sure.
We're gonna live in nature, because this is another part, connecting with your feminine side too, is connecting with nature, connecting with yourself. It's gonna be a beautiful house near the lake.
Like, how much better could it get?
Honestly, that's like the best. I feel like water is also so feminine that will leave you really rejuvenated. That's my most important goal, especially if you're. I feel like women are really overstimulated in life overall. We have
Yeah.
so many roles, we have so many things we gotta do. So I feel like this retreat will help you to reset, rejuvenate, and go back, basically transform you, and be like, oh my God, like, remember who you are, remember
Yes.
your desires, remember your passions. And I just, I crave that environment of beautiful women that's gonna, help each other to create that safe space of exploration, self-exploration, but also, supporting each other on this journey.
Yeah, it's gonna be so empowering, like being around other women, and then just getting to open up, and you find that you actually have, people that you can relate to. Because I
that's
feel
true.
like also within this world, it's becoming more popular to like hide your emotions, or it's just looked at as a weakness to be vulnerable. And I feel like even though women are known to be like more emotional beings than like men and stuff, I feel like a lot of them are more in that type of energy to where they don't connect with that part of themselves, and where
Yeah.
they don't feel safe to open up, and even with other women, just from the experiences that they might have had within toxic friendships, maybe family
Families.
too, that affects that. So our goal for this is definitely just to make it feel as safe as possible for you
Yes.
to like connect with each other and possibly build long-term connections and friendships. You never know who you might meet,
That's true.
how you might connect. You never ever know.
And 3 days of event, sometimes people meet like randomly, like in an event, and they just instantly connect. Imagine being in an environment of like-minded people for 3 days. That's beautiful.
And the fact that you realize these are also people that are also prioritizing their mental health and their well-being and stuff. So I feel like that in itself is super important to like have around you. um, yeah, especially for times where you don't feel that inspired to tap into your self-care. You have people around you that prioritize that so much that they'll remind you to be in that, or just by
Yeah.
them doing it, it'll inspire you. So
Yeah,
it's
some
gonna
of
be a
the
great experience.
it's gonna be amazing. Some of the techniques I'm planning, honestly, I don't really see often people talking about them. For example, like dance meditation. Remember we tried it together?
Oh yeah,
And
that was so good.
interesting, right? When you allow your body to dance and feel however you want it to be, you start to feel that inner power.
Do you want to
And it's
insert
really
a clip of us doing that?
That's true. Maybe we can do that.
Yeah.
But or like for example, inner child meditations. I know it's been really popular lately, but not a lot of people, experience that. So it's like beautiful for people. Even if you're new to all this kind of stuff, this is gonna be a perfect time for you to kind of embrace it and like try it and learn it. If you've been practicing it for a while, that's also a beautiful opportunity for you to continue practicing, learning something new, deepen your practice, because some of the things are going to be pretty deep.
Yeah, and it's definitely beginner friendly. Like, it doesn't matter how much experience you have within it. Like, everybody is welcome.
Yeah, I'm here to support you. I'm a really open person, and this definitely not going to be no space for judgment at all. So
that's a no-no. So as far as like the food part of things, I'm going to be providing service, and the goal and whatnot, the plan is to incorporate more whole foods, healthier foods that actually nourish the body.
So I feel like I'm also, one of the reasons why I want this retreat is to detox you on different levels, mind, body, soul. First of all, detoxing from your phone. While you're going to be able to use your phone, our goal for this retreat is not to be stuck to it, so you actually connect with other people, connect with yourself, connect with nature. So being in nature, right, you're just taking your phone away. Detoxing your body by having amazing, beautiful, healthy meals.
Yeah.
And then detoxing your soul and your mind with all of the techniques we'll be doing, like yoga, meditation. So it's gonna be also that's why it's gonna be a reset, because you're basically creating this, you're cleansing out old energy, and you're trying to reconnect with your inner self and embody and then embrace that energy that you have. So that's why it's like I say it's gonna be transformative, because it will be.
Yeah.
I always think about it. If you feel
sorry, I'm trying not to let the seeds drop.
I feel like if you feel amazing after 5 to 10 minute meditation, an hour of yoga, how incredible, transformative you will feel after 3 days of doing
Exactly.
like this. That's gonna be insane. Even like imagine like you travel into nature, you just automatically feel so renewed, recharged. So imagine like doing all of this together. That's so powerful, I think.
It definitely is.
Yeah. Also talking about feminine energy and food, by eating healthy, balanced meals, I think it's really connected to feminine energy, because you're learning how to take care of yourself and do it from perspective of self-love. And when you do perspective of self-love, you actually choose what's the best for your body, right?
Yes.
That's why like I think like healthy food is good, connection to that, because I'm like, okay, if I want my body to be healthy, I want to feel amazing, what food is the best for me? So that's why I'm going to all of these beautiful fruits today. Yeah, I just want to add that.
Yeah, and then there's definitely going to be a little variety of plant-based foods. So yeah, definitely anyone that also is open to that, that's something to keep in mind. And
even if you're not vegan or like haven't been trying plant-based, that's going to be an amazing opportunity for you to tap in and actually try that beautiful world of,
oh yeah, that's very true,
of healthy food. And also it's going to help you just having that a little bit of detox of your regular like healthy meals, heavy meals, just helping your body to get new energy, feeling more clean and more even getting more clarity. To be honest, you feel more presence once you eat better food. So
Definitely. If you guys don't know, I do my quarterly fast when I like eat my fruits and stuff. That's always when I feel my best. Or I just do like raw foods in general.
Yeah.
I don't know, my mind's so much clearer. I have way more energy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And it's crazy that I consider it crazy when it should be like the norm.
Normal.
Yeah. But I feel like, I don't know, it's so popularized to like eat the unhealthier foods and eat more so for, satisfaction of these different things that we grew up with that aren't necessarily healthy. And I feel like, when it comes to that too, like, our comfort foods or whatever and things that aren't the healthiest, I feel like it's still okay to like balance that out and stuff like that as long as it's in moderation.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like anything is good in moderation. Like, I feel like there's definitely too much of anything in this world. That's why balance is so important.
For sure.
Just to wrap things up, I wanted to ask you, Darina, if you had any sort of tips for women and, just learning how to like love themselves more and again tapping into the feminine energy, especially women that are busier too, like women that are, moms as well, that play the role of, being a wife too. And it's not just, them taking care of themselves, but like a whole family, to where it is more challenging to tap into that.
Yeah.
How do you feel like, they could go about that?
I think the most important thing is to learn to prioritize yourself, and it's not gonna be easy, guys. Like it's a skill. It's honestly a skill, because we grew up in a society that says like, oh, you have to put yourself last and help other people, first. But like, how can you help other people if you can't even help yourself? I always think about it that way,
Yeah, that one hit. I was like just talking about that too. Talking about that as far as like boundaries, and I don't know, because I felt like I was definitely in the mindset for so long that, unconditional love and boundaries can't coexist. And I used to question myself, like, do I really like love the people around me since I have all these boundaries? And it would just lead me to like questioning myself within that. But I had to learn that unconditional love is like, loving a person for who they are, and then you can also unconditionally love yourself as well. And I feel like through setting boundaries, that is a form of that, so that you're not putting yourself in positions to where you're leading to like burnout in a way, like within love, or to where it will lead to you resenting that person because, you're constantly sacrificing yourself, because it may lead to some sort of imbalance as well, to where you feel like, your energy isn't being reciprocated in a way, or you just feel like they're using you in a way because you're all drained and stuff. So, yeah, why did I even bring that up? Because we were talking about stuff. Oh, like how can you help others if you're not helping yourself? I mean, did that really need to get brought up then?
It's okay. You can just use it. Or
I feel like it kind of connects.
I also feel like feminine energy is really playful, to just kind of allowing yourself accept your body, accepting the way you are. It's not an also easy process. Usually takes years. But one of my favorite things to start with is to hug yourself in the morning. So when you wake up, you literally just kind of like, you can start with just placing one hand on your stomach, one on your chest, or just like hugging yourself and be like, hey, I'm here for you, I love you. And that's like one of the first things to kind of go into the journey of self-love and feminine energy. It's just like that tenderness, that love that you give yourself. Can I have some too?
Oh shit.
Fuck. I'm excited to put some lime inside. Wait, I like to be a food blogger,
Wanna mix it up? I feel like I should go closer.
Can you see something? Or we can put both of our hands. Like.
Okay, guys, we have finally finished up the fruit salad. This is my peach and blackberry salad right here, and we're about to do a taste test.
Oh wait!
Again, this is in my cookbook.
I'm excited.
Yeah, let me know how it is. I mean, it's just fruit, but
still a beautiful combination. I feel like mango would be so good.
Like add it or instead of peach?
No, peach is perfect. Just add it.
Oh.
Yeah. I really like it. I like how fresh it is, And the lime zest actually is so perfect here. Like the lime taste, a little bit of agave.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
It would be good with mango too.
We're gonna feel so fresh, so good.
Okay.